Hello, I'm George Denso. Welcome to Hot Rods, Customs, and Classics. Inside my 37 Chevy, we're going on to the Daytona racetrack, and I am excited. This is really good. We're at the 2012 Daytona Spring Turkey Run, and they're going to let us drive on the track. Now, right now, I'm right behind the pace car. It looks like it's a Toyota, folks. It's a Toyota Camry. So they're riding in style up there. And what's going to happen is the cars are behind us. We're shooting the cars behind us, and we're going to go make a lap on the racetrack. Now, this is going to be a lot of fun, and there's a lot of things about this. If you weren't here at the 2012 Spring Show, this is something hopefully that they'll do again. So hopefully next year, if they do it for 2013, 2014, as provided that I don't try to spin out on my 37 Chevy, this is something hopefully that you can do one day too. So if you didn't come here this year, you should make sure you come next year. Now we're about ready to get started here. Now I'm thinking that they're not going to let me spin any tires here. I mean, it doesn't have that much power, but I'll tell you what, it's really neat. We can raise this camera up real quick. We've got our second camera here, cameraman. We're just going to get in the shot here. Look at all the cars that are coming beside us. And as the camera behind me pans, go ahead and pan to the back if you would, please. You can see the guys behind us up there. I know there's another camera, but that way we'll catch it. Okay, now you can get back in position. So here we go. What we're doing is we're starting off slow, and we're actually going to get our chance to have our picture taken right in front of the Daytona Speedway where they do the flag. And that's going to be a really neat effect, so I'm looking forward to it. Okay, we're just taking our pace. We're going about 5 to 10 miles an hour, chilling out. Oh look, there's a nice red Ferrari behind us. If you got to have a car behind you, Ferrari's not a bad thing. So, this is really cool to just actually be behind these cars and have these cars here behind us. I mean, this is a lot of fun. This is an honor to me, so it's really cool. Okay, what I want to do is I want to open the air conditioner for a minute. Let's see if it makes a difference. Air. Okay, I'm closing it down. The air conditioning on my car is basically a little tube that we turn here, and that's about all there is to it. I can see behind me we're being followed by not only a Ferrari, but we also have one of the old Plymouth Prowlers, which is a really nice car. And there's what's right behind it to be an Oldsmobile, and there's a Mopar right behind it. So it's really neat. The history behind this Daytona Turkey Run is incredible. I don't know if you know the story, but a guy named Stu Sargent years ago took his son to a car show. His son was 4 years old. And what happened was they wouldn't let Stu's car in because it wasn't the right make, model, year, didn't look the part. So Stu's son got upset and started crying and said, "Daddy, why don't we start our own car show next year?" And guess what? They did. And what happened is now it's grown to be a huge event. The Spring Daytona Turkey Run is basically a little bit smaller than the fall one, because the fall one is really the mecca where people come to the South. There's over 10,000 cars, including vendors, swap meet cars, and cars that are actually in the car corral, and cars that are actually out on the field. So the show has really become an event with over 10,000 cars. But the car corral, it's a place to buy a car, so it's a lot of fun. Everybody get around. Now this is really cool. We're actually coming up now to the grandstands of the Daytona International Speedway. This is amazing. All the people are up there, and they're going to be cheering, waving, taking pictures. Hi, Mom. It's going to be a lot of fun. I don't have, okay, I'll wave a little bit. So it's a lot of fun. Here we go. We're coming up now. We got to make sure we wave. We're the first car, so we got to wave. Look at all these people. This is awesome. Gotta wave at all the people. All right, here we go, guys. We're actually going on the big part of the track now. Just went through the stuff right in here. What's up? Oh, we're being passed by a cop. What are we gonna do? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do, bad boys? Here he comes, folks. Okay, we're actually up on the turn wall here, which is just pretty cool. So we're gonna see how we do. The pace car, we're gonna just slow down. We're gonna get a picture here. And my car is like, what are you doing to me? I feel like I'm gonna turn over. This is incredible. Are you kidding me? Whoa, this is wild, isn't it, man? How do these guys do this? This is crazy. And I'm gonna let the pace car get a little bit ahead so I can get a picture of the pace car coming up. I'm gonna create a little bit of space here, so we're slowing down. This is wild. I don't see how these guys do this. I'm turning sideways. I'm doing everything I can to keep it up on the hill. We're gonna slow down to almost 5 miles an hour, and we're gonna slow down, and I'm gonna be able to get it in gear. Here we go, we're just slowing down here. All right, here we go, cameraman. We're holding on. My cameraman is literally holding on for dear life. Here we go. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna actually pick up speed a little bit. We're gonna go up about 35 miles an hour. We've been doing about 10, 15, or 20. And we're going to pick up a little speed here, which is going to help us get around this next curve. Although we're going to stay at the bottom, it's not too much. I'm going to tell you what, if you like classic cars and hot rods, this is the place to be. It's the Daytona International Speedway, and it's the Daytona Turkey Run. And you know what we're doing right now is we're taking a ride around the Daytona racetrack here, and we're just cruising along. And we've got some people out. We're actually following the pace car right now, and we've got all these cars behind us. And we're just having a great time. I mean, there's a ton of cars behind us. I mean, this is like an event of events. And we're just having a blast. It's so much fun. I couldn't believe I'd ever get to do this. This is a nice thing. This is like really a dream come true. All right, now we're about to go on the embankment. And this is actually turn 1 we're about to go into. And we're gonna have to get a little speed. I'm not gonna be able to get my car too much over. I think to actually get up on the embankment, you have to do 80 or 90 miles an hour. If you want my car to do 80 or 90 miles an hour, you better attach it to that pace car up front, otherwise there's no way we're going to do it. Now, as we go around this curve here, you can sort of see some of the things at Daytona Speedway and some of the grass and stuff like this, and you can sort of picture and imagine some of the guys that came in here and they've wrecked in here and going into turn 1 and going on that wall. And it looks so easy to do on television, but when you're actually in the car here and you're picturing it, I mean, I know we get, a lot of times we tell people I can do this better, that better. I'm gonna tell you what, it takes nerves of steel to be able to do that. So, I mean, it's just, the whole thing's amazing. So, it's an incredible race. How's my cameraman doing over there? Is he dying? You wanna get up? Come on, get up. We'll rearrange our cameraman a little bit. Poor cameraman, he's having a tough time. Why don't you sit in the seat over here a little bit and put that under you and just put it down there in your lap, and we'll shoot from that way for a while. You know, the life in television is not always fabulous. I'm having a hard time. I'm sweating here in the car. My cameraman's sitting on the floorboard, so it might be a little bit tough for him, but he'll be okay. Okay, so we can pick up the pace a little bit here. And what's going to happen now is some of the guys are going to be leaving the track. We're actually going to go ahead and take another lap on the infield, so it's going to be a lot of fun.